So am I saying this is Eki's? Eki's resort. It's like the Maldives. This is what the Maldives looks like. That's a great wave. Fishermen, lots of fishermen here. So this is Eki's place. It's totally amazing. It's a mixture of Croatia, Maldives, and well, maybe it's just Indonesia. It's totally amazing backdrop. Well worth a visit. I don't know if you can see all this behind me, but it's incredible. We've just ordered some lunch. It's basically just us, and it's all this. What an incredible spot. Okay, we've found our way to the Tsunami Museum. So we found our way into the base of the museum, and there's balls with all the countries' names on, or at least a lot of countries' names. Now we're trying to figure out where to go. So we've just gone through the ticket barrier, and you're passing through this crazy chamber. It's meant to give you the atmosphere of the morning of the tsunami. Okay, so after the channel, we're now in a room. Lots of bits of information about the tsunami. Now it's like, went through a dark room. I don't know if you could see anything. It had lots of names just spiraling up and up and up and up. Now we're into a, now we're circling that dome, and there's lots of words on the wall. We've just gone into another room. We've skipped the audio visual, and they're making a big deal about the elephants, which is really nice because they helped out in cleaning up and taking debris that apparently machinery couldn't. So there's a whole room dedicated to the elephants. Yeah, so that was interesting. You pull up, you don't get out, you flash a barcode and give money. I'm trying to get to the northern bit of this peninsula, and we found ourselves on a real back street where it's all quite, I don't know how to describe it, eye-opening. You see on the right here, these are like living fences, dead straight trees, about 6 foot high, which act as their fence, which is really cool. Like this one here. Just a good example of that fence. See how that's working? Barbed wire around the wooden stakes. And then we're wondering what this is. We're wondering if it's like a fish farm. Great big ponds. Our chances of finding a nice beach are looking a bit slim. It's definitely a bit bleak up in this north end of the peninsula. So even at this top end with shacks and almost no road, there's still a beach mafia charging you 5,000 rupee to get in. So there's people out in the mud flats digging for stuff. We don't know what they're digging for. Fishing, digging, worms, scrubs, we don't know, something. So it's been quite a hectic day. I don't know what time I traded till. And now we walked this beach, we walked all the way up there, We walked down the river. That looked really cool on the day beds. We then took the car to the next beach. I'll put the name somewhere here on this page. We then went to the museum, the Tsunami Museum. We drove to the boat, the ship that's being deposited in the town. We didn't stop there. My mother-in-law had had enough, so we dropped her back. I then went to the beach on the north side, which we thought was going to be good, but it was quite an eye-opener. Not the kind of beach you'd go to, not like this. And then we've come back, and now it's like sunset o'clock. So soon enough, on a clear day, you get a lovely sunset here. And I'm just going to walk through the back, see what's here. But a few things I notice. Fishing is popular here. Loads of guys on the beach fishing, loads of guys on the jetty fishing. Very popular. Loads of stands, food stands, selling all sorts on the roads. There is no like tourism here, or we haven't seen anyone. Maybe we're in the wrong time of year, or but there's like often, like if you go to Thailand, you'll see old white guys whizzing about on scooters because they live here. Doesn't seem to be going on here. I think I mentioned already, but I'll just go over it again. The driving, I've been driving our rent-a-car. It's I think I described it as sketchy initially. It's just, people are just scooters everywhere, cars just pull out, just that kind of driving style, you know. Not as disciplined as maybe if you're from the US or UK, what you might be used to. Like the rules of the road don't apply as we would know them. I'm sure everyone here just thinks it's completely normal. But yeah, so just if you're renting, be ready. I'm just finding myself to another small beach just to have a look. It's on the beach, just some locals playing in the sea, which is nice to see. I think there's still surfers at the end, I'm not sure. And then there's a huge, I think it's a concrete plant up behind us. But that's cool. Got to make some money somehow. Great waves here. I don't know if you can see it, but every now and again a big set comes through. So if you're a keen surfer, here we go. And I think up at the point, it's definitely a surfable beach. Just one interesting thing. You know, you're quite unique when we stopped at the northern beach for a drink. And I'll put the shots I took of the family we talked to. But we seemed quite, we were intriguing to them, which tells me they don't see a lot of white Westerners around the place. So this is definitely kind of unspoiled, I don't want to say unspoiled, untouristy place. But it's beautiful for sure on this, on the western side, and definitely a surf spot. Definitely a popular surf spot for sure. Alright, that's it so far. End of, well, yesterday wasn't really a full day, and this is the end of our first full day. At Club Mea, no internet, no Wi-Fi. We can see a code, and we asked at the place that looks like they have a code. They were unwilling to share the code. So for a lot of people, no Wi-Fi is like a no-go. So luckily we bought some eSIMs and we're having to hotspot and work our way around it. But if we had any feedback for Mea Beach where we're staying, get the Wi-Fi in. I don't know how easy it is or how expensive it is here, but Wi-Fi would help. Interestingly, it is super busy on this beach where we've come. The locals are all here they pay the fee to get in, they come and grab some food, and then they take in the sunset on this beautiful, beautiful beach. I mean, it's totally beautiful. My only request always is they need to be educated or told to take home their rubbish, pick up their rubbish, never throw your rubbish, because it's distressing. I'm totally distressed by the plastic. Just look, like right here, plastic. And I can't even try to pick it up, even myself. I wouldn't make it back because there's just so much of it. But other than that, what a beautiful spot.